Mets go for a 4-game sweep of the St. Louis Cardinals. It would be their first 4-game sweep of St. Louis since April of 1986. Mets are 14-7 on the year. They'll get Clay Holmes, their opening day starter, to the mound for the 5th time today.
Lars Nootbaar came in with an on-base percentage over 400. He's got 0 for 8 in this series.
Taken high and taken for ball 4. Lars Nootbaar is on, leading off this Easter Sunday game.
So again, with Arenado getting a scheduled Easter Sunday off, you've got Sajacy, who's been swinging a hot bat for the Cardinals, moving to the number 2 spot today.
And Sajacy hits it on the ground, handled by Beatty, out at second. Acuna will hang on to it. That's the first out of the game.
Here's Brendan Donovan. Ricky told you Donovan had his hit streak snapped yesterday.
Smacked in the air to right center. Closing ground is Taylor, and he gets there in front of the warning track to retire Donovan, and scrambling back to first is Sajacy.
So Wilson Contreras is the Cardinals cleanup man today. There's a shot to center on the first pitch. So Contreras has the first hit of the game, first and second with 2 outs. With 2 outs, here's Burleson. Got to get him going. His last RBI April 11th against the Phillies.
And he struck him out. High heaped from Clay Holmes to put an end to the top of the first, stranding 2.
Sonny Gray started 4 games in his career against the Mets in 3 different uniforms. He's never lost.
He's off to a perfect start, Brad. He's been great in April as a Cardinal.
Lindor 4 for 13 in this series, including the walk-off home run Friday night. And that's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Walker near the wall. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor strikes again, and it's 1-0 New York. 22nd career leadoff home run for Francisco Lindor, his second this season. And the Mets jump out to an instant lead.
You know, we talked about Pete carrying this club, but the other guys are starting to turn it on now. And it's basically, there was the same pitch, Ronnie, just about, that Fernandez threw the game winner to Lindor the other night.
And here is Juan Soto.
There's a strike down and in. Soto can't believe it. Alec Burleson will tell you it was a big strike zone when he was up. That looked to catch a corner.
Yeah, Juan Soto doesn't like this one. It's a perfect pitcher's pitch right there. There's not much he's going to be able to do with it.
So here's Alonso, who's leading the world. He leads the league in slugging, leads the league in on-base percentage. His OPS 1220 is the highest ever for a Met through the first 21 games of the season.
Now he gets a slow roller to Burleson, who takes to the bag for the second out.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, the cleanup hitter.
0-2, little tapper back to the mound, and that will take care of the Mets.
A leadoff home run by Lindor. We played 1. The Mets have a 1-0 lead.
Clay Holmes take to a 1-0 lead, facing Jordan Walker leading off in the second. On the outside corner, after teasing her with a couple of sliders away, he dots the outside corner with a fastball. Second strikeout for Holmes.
Side retired. Nothing across, middle of the second.
Jesse Winker leads off the home second. Winker's always had good fortune against the Cardinals. He's a .391 lifetime hitter against St. Louis with 11 home runs, .345, excuse me.
Strike 3. Gray had that one back up, and he's got his second punch out.
And that'll bring up Luis Angel Acuna.
And that's laced toward right field. Walker closes, dives, makes the catch, lost his cap, but hangs on to it.
It is amazing the confidence that has grown in the outfield play for Jordan Walker in right. He's not just a right fielder now. He's become a plus.
Mets go in order into the end of 2.
2 down. Thomas Sajacy has been teeing proudly. The 1-2 hit hard towards short. Lindor's got it on one hop. Sets, slings, and a bouncer there is picked out by Alonso. That retires the side. Fly out and 2 ground outs for Clay Holmes. A 1-2-3 inning as he walks off the mound.
Tyrone Taylor's been swinging the bat much better over the last week. 2 for 7 in this series, and he lines a base hit into center field. So Taylor went down and got that cutter and picks up the Mets' second hit. Now Hayden Sanger, 5 for 22.
And a swing and a miss. That ball was filthy. His third strikeout, 1 on, 1 out.
There's Lindor, who led off the game with a home run. He rips that one into right field for a base hit. Taylor will go first to third. Walker's throw is cut off. So Lindor is 2 for 2. And the Mets have runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now sets up the Mets with a chance to score on an out. Should Soto hit a sac fly.
The breaking ball breaks his bat. Shallow left. Coming on is Nootbaar to make the catch. Tagging is Taylor. He's going to try it. The throw time. Taylor on the short sacrifice fly. Scoots home with the second Met run. Aggressive base running by Taylor. And he scores on Soto's broken back sac fly to make it 2-0 New York.
Mets now have a 2-0 lead as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Clay Holmes facing Brendan Donovan.
His first start, and that's in there for a call strike 3. Singer didn't hold it, but Bill Miller rang him up anyway.
The only Cardinal with a hit is Contreras. He singled in the opening inning. Chopper toward third. Tough play, Beatty. Bare hand, long throw, and Alonso can't corral it. That's an infield hit. Contreras 2 for 2.
Well, pretty good play on the front end by Beatty. The bare hand, the throw across his body, just couldn't get picked on the other side.
So back-to-back hits, Contreras and now Burleson.
So there's a start for the Cardinals. Jordan Walker is coming up.
Swing and a miss. Another sweeper, another strikeout. Walker down for the second time today. So with 1 out, the Cardinals build something first and second, but Holmes gets right out of it.
And Clay Holmes has walked the second batter of the game, and that'll bring up Victor Scott the second.
And Scott goes down swinging. Changeup finally is his demise. And that's 5 strikeouts for Holmes.
2 men out in this 5th inning. Hit on the ground, shortstop hole, backhanded by Lindor. Throws to second, gets the force play. The little jump throw to second, get it there in time to retire the side. Nicely done. And Sonny Gray has his 5th strikeout. 2 men away and Juan Soto coming up.
Soto grounds one toward the hole, and that'll sneak through for a base hit. Well, the Mets have their 5th hit of the day, and Soto continues to get his 1 a day.
2 out. Pete Alonso will be the batter.
And that goes to the backstop, and that'll get Soto down to second. Alonso lines one into center for a base hit. Soto turns third. Hill's come in to score. Pete Alonso's 24th run batted into the season makes it 3-0 New York.
Wild pitch cost Gray and the Cardinals.
Right now, Pete just can't be stopped.
They tried to come in, and he just didn't quite get it in enough, and Pete really got the barrel on this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 6 in the game. But the Mets scored a run on 2 hits, and a wild pitch set up the extra Mets run.
And Donovan is in with a leadoff double. Payoff pitch is in there. Strike 3 call. He got him with a fastball outside edge at the knees.
Burleson takes a wild pitch that hits off the bricks, caroms all the way to the pitcher Holmes standing between the mound and first base.
They get it. A ground ball to second will score the first Cardinal run. Burleson puts it in play. His 6th RBI, and there's the start. It's now a 3-1 score. So you're a bloop and a blast away from tying it. Here's Walker with 2 outs.
Fly ball left field. Nimmo giving some ground to the warning track. He'll go to the wall, and he made the catch. He took a home run away from Jordan Walker.
And so the Cardinals settle for 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 1 spectacular catch, and nobody left.
So the Mets have a 3-1 lead in the 7th. 2 on, 2 out. Thomas Saggese, the batter.
Swinging a shot by Saggese into the left field corner. That's going to score a run. Here comes Ciani around third. He's got the green light. Lindor's throw to the plate is going to be late. It's a double for Saggese, and the Cardinals are off the deck and have tied the game.
Here is Lindor batting right-handed. Lindor 0 for 13 batting against left-handed pitching this year.
Little chopper, that'll be tough. And he can put it in his pocket. Lindor's got his 3rd hit of the day. And Soto takes the walk. And the Mets have 2 men on for Alonso.
Second time we've seen Maton in this series. He's not given up an earned run yet this year.
Swing and a miss. 90 miles an hour, and Alonso can't connect. And Maton, the all-important first batter faced, is retired for the 2nd out of the inning.
Alonso goes down, and it's up to Nimmo here, trying to make something happen.
And there's the curveball, and he hits it up the middle, base hit. Lindor around third. He'll come in with the lead run. Soto goes to third. Brandon Nimmo with a ground ball single to center puts the Mets back in front 4-3. After all the fastballs, on his 10th pitch, Maton throws a curveball and Nimmo gets the go-ahead hit.
And he hung it. Got it on the outside corner, but just a floater.
A man in scoring position. 1 out. Now Taylor, the number 8 hitter, a right-hand batter coming up.
And he loops one behind first base. Base hit. Acuna around third. He'll come in to score. Taylor trying for 2. Walker's throw to second is not in time. Taylor hustles it into 2 bases. He drives in Acuna with the insurance run. It's 5-3 New York.
How about those doubles, Keith?
Boy, oh boy, the 2 of the softest doubles I've seen maybe in my entire career.
Acuna knew right away.
Taylor at third, Lindor at first with 2 down. So now the inning in the hands of Juan Soto. who has a single, a walk, and a sacrifice fly today, 1 for 2. There's 2-2 to Soto. Lindor runs, and Soto hits it toward the gap in left center. Ciani on the run. He won't get there. It's up against the wall. Taylor is in. Here comes Lindor. He's in to score. Soto breaks it open with a 2-run double, and it's 7-3 New York. A 3 RBI day for Juan Soto, and the Mets have scored 3 times in the bottom of the 8th to build a 4-run lead.
2 men away.
Here's Nootbaar, who's 0 for 3 today, 0 for 11 in the series.
Ciani gets to second base on indifference.
That's on the ground. Alonso can't get that. Ciani will come around and score. The Cardinals have made it a 7-4 game.
And Stanek has the Cardinals down to their final strike. Curveball struck him out, and the ball game is over. And the Mets complete a 4-game sweep of the Cardinals for the first time since 1986. As Clay Holmes goes 6 innings for the first time, and the Mets put up 7 runs and 11 hits.